Assalamu alaikum class 9th. I hope that you are all fine. Beta, today we are going to start the next chapter, that is chapter number 11. This chapter is about organic chemistry. It's a very interesting chapter. If you will understand this chapter properly, then it will be very easy for you to learn this chapter also and the next two chapters also. Okay, so kindly concentrate on the understanding of this chapter. In the past, it was thought that chemistry belongs to two kinds of different compounds. One kind of compounds were organic compounds that were obtained from the living organisms like plants and animals, and the other type of compounds were inorganic compounds that were obtained from the non-living sources like minerals. So, organic chemistry was referred to as the chemistry of the compounds that were obtained from living organisms like glucose, proteins, nucleic acid, and the other compounds. Okay. Now, initially the organic chemistry was not that much developed. Okay. This word organic was signified to the life, and Lavoisier showed that the compounds that were obtained from plants were made up of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen elements only. Okay, and the other elements which were obtained from animals that were containing carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, sulfur, and phosphorus also. Okay, in early 19th century, Jacob Berzelius was a scientist who put a theory that was vital force theory. According to this theory, organic compounds could not be synthesized in the lab. Why? Because he thought that a vital force is required for the synthesis of organic compounds. Okay, and this vital force was present only in the living organisms. It was not found in the lab. That's why we are not able to synthesize this compound in the lab. Okay, this theory was rejected by a German chemist, Friedrich Wöhler. He obtained urea accidentally in lab from ammonium cyanide. Okay, he was the scientist Wöhler. Actually, he was not preparing urea. He was preparing ammonium cyanide by heating potassium cyanide and ammonium chloride. Okay, ammonium chloride and potassium cyanide he was heating, and he prepared ammonium cyanide. But when he was heating it, the atoms in this ammonium cyanide rearranged, and they produced urea. Now this urea is an organic compound. It was synthesized by him in the lab, and so the vital force theory was rejected because it was synthesized without the effect of any kind of vital force. Okay, without vital force he was able to synthesize this organic compound, so it gave a death blow to the vital force theory. And after this, many other researches started, and many organic compounds were synthesized in the lab. The second organic compound that was synthesized in the lab was acetic acid, and it was prepared by the scientist Cope. Okay, and he synthesized it from acetic acid. Now, more than 5 million organic compounds are known, and hundreds of new organic compounds are being synthesized in the lab. These organic compounds include carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, enzymes, vitamins, drugs, pharmaceutical products, fertilizers, pesticides, plants, dyes, synthetic rubber, plastic, artificial fiber, and many polymers and many other things. So you can see that your life wholly solely depends upon the organic compounds also. Okay, directly or indirectly, in everything that you are using in your daily life, you people are relying on the organic compounds. That is why it's necessary for learning the organic chemistry and knowing the nature of the organic compounds. Okay, now